strategy to ally up with Lhasa as fast as possible, which means that we wouldn't use our gold for making having instant cities. We'd be chasing a religion, which I don't think would be very necessary for this game or this map. And as I said before, I'd like to leave these alone for a little while. I'm not too scared of anybody coming and grabbing them, although it is possible. Maybe a 50-50 chance, but I think the reward is worth the risk if it should happen to be a population to boost us up. So we could either wait for 2, or we can really gamble and go for 3. So yeah, we got 2 shots at it, and whether that's exploitation or not, I don't think it would be considered, because we are gambling. I mean, we could easily lose that ruin. So then maps like this, I tend to start late battles, wait for submarines, battleships, and then do the damage. First with the submarines to take out Navy, and then battleships to take out the cities. It just looks like it's going to be a very large water map, which, you know, well, some people frown upon, because, well, it's maybe like playing a step down, I suppose. Maybe in between, like Immortal and Deity. So we have 8 faith, so I guess we might as well build that. Didn't we just do that? Alright. And question is, do we want to go sailing and do some scouting? Or should we try to get Stonehenge, which we did last game? A little bit different with that civilization. There are more religion based, and this civilization isn't. But when you're out here on these islands like this, you can get away with things like that. However, the production might be quite a far way off. So, since we have Lhasa right beside us, right in the game, might as well shoot for it again. It is one of the wonders that I typically will, I don't mind gambling on, because I think on this level it's achievable, not unlike the Great Library, which is highly unachievable. So trying to make a little bit faster of a gameplay, because last game was longer than what I would have liked. How many? 2? Alright, so we can go there, hold up, and then next turn back on the hill, and we'll see if we can sink population. And I'm hoping that it's something else, and could be advanced technology, could be, you know, barbarian huts, could be a lot of things, but I'm hoping it's not population. And then when we get to 4, well, that might be a little long, 17. Alright, so it's just a map. to Liberty. I'm thinking I kind of did Liberty last time, and we may want Tradition this time because our growth is going to suffer. However, we could go into Liberty and grab the try to grab Petra. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's tempting. And why not? Greedy like that. And I think, if I remember correctly, when I play these maps, Petra's easier to get than per se on Earth map or Pangea map, because I think for one, the other civilizations aren't focused in on Petra, and two, there's not a tremendous amount of desert on the map. So the odds of getting it, I think, are greater than not getting it. And we'll get into a granary. And so, yeah, so we probably will get a religion, oddly enough, because I'm going to go desert tiles, which is going to give us quite a bit of religion. Of course, not much right now, but down the road, plenty. And oh, that's right, there's only 3 out of 5 religions, so we may want to ally up or friend up with Lhasa if we can get there. Now the question is, now this would be a large gamble, maybe, you know, 20% chance of success, so I think we'll just take it now. And it was population, so it would have been nice to wait 13 turns and grab it and move instantly to 5 instead of having to wait 36, but the granary will help. And you know, even though we may have gotten it, it's a little bit worrisome that somebody may jump along on there or not. Maybe I'm wrong on those numbers. Maybe it's a higher chance of success since we are on a large water map, and the city-states is closer to us than a civilization, it would seem. So, I may have made a mistake there. I want to get into sailing, but this game I don't mind jumping into writing, because I'm not as worried about a major attack, and I think that if I did have an attack, I think that I could hold it off. And if there was a civilization nearby us that was going to try something, I think we would have already met them. The funny thing is, I've played this type of map a few times, and actually playing random, and I think each time it was Attila that came after me. So, you know, it's kind of like we're playing, you know, a non-civ really, because we're not really getting anything special from him, except the production from pasture. So we probably would like to get that up and running as soon as possible, and since I neglected marble which probably will be useful. Probably will get right into masonry after that, after writing, to try to boost up Stonehenge, although 21 turns not too bad. That would give us at 42 right now. Of course, we get into mining, cut that tree down, and we can knock off a few more turns, and we'll get some growth, which will help as well. Seems, you know, the players that play large or huge or even standard maps with a lot of civs and on a Pangea probably look at a game like this and, you know, think that you know, it's too easy. But if you don't know what you're doing, I think that you can easily get beat on this map, or you could fall behind quite a bit if some of the science type civs are in the map. Alright. So, we got the citrus up, but because I've neglected scouting, we have nothing to trade, but we'll take the happiness. Yeah, just build a farm here, and I'm thinking leave the warrior here, just in case somebody happens to come by, and we would be able to meet him. So where else could we put a civilization? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, another city. Well, probably definitely one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could put it right on the silver if we want, which will make us closer to the capital, which that's probably what I will end up doing. That'll be my second city, and probably my third city right here. And if I really want to, I can stretch one more here, which would be weaker to defend. Alright, so I'm guessing we get into masonry. Yeah. And to get these horses up and running shortly would be nice as well. So, yeah. What we'll do is, like I said, we'll probably cut that tree down. Cut these, this forest down here to give us a little boost with Stonehenge. And we actually got about a 3-turn boost right there from moving from 14 to 10. So we're on a 39 pace. We take that down, and you take it. We would achieve Stonehenge in 36 turns, or by turn 36 or 35, I guess. No, 36 looks right. Sometimes when I cut trees down, it shaves off 3 turns, and other times it shaves off less. So I don't know if that's a bug or if there's a production issue. Yervin, which is cultural, which I think last game I played, we only had 1 cultural city-state, so they are nice to have. Religion and especially since we're going to have a religion most likely. They are nice to have. Go figure, Attila and we have a religion. I wouldn't if I had picked Attila to play, I probably wouldn't have even planned on it. Even when I seen him, I really didn't think that we would even shoot for that. So this should be going to 5, but as you see, it went to 3. So we did pick up a couple turns. All right. And I'm trying to think where I want to stop. I haven't played all day. I've been busy, you know, trying to figure out how to compress, download, upload all the videos from my last Let's Play. And, you know, I kind of wanted to play a little bit. Oh, Hong Kong. So we haven't done anything, but our warrior has been doing all the scouting on this little hill all by himself. So yeah, it looks like we have city-states all around us instead of civilizations, which is beneficial. And I don't think that I'm going to well, for some reason it always seems like this is the smarter play to go into representation first. So I'll do it. Just because each time you find a city, it will decrease your necessary culture. So turn 37, if another civilization doesn't get it, we will have it. And I'm not sure if the Great Library went off yet or not. See, on a map like this, you know, you can a lot of times get these wonders because I think the AI is confused on these maps. I'm gonna go for it. Now I've made it before where I've had I am on Deity, right? Okay. Sometimes I end up being on like level 2 and forgot to change it, so